Hi, y'all. How do you feel about the guided inner work process with me today? The process of cutting, or at least I used to call it cutting. Nowadays, the word cutting feels a little bit harsh to me. I like to call it now releasing, letting go, or freeing us from a certain person or situation. This process is for you. If there's a person in your life that you maybe not even have had any contact with throughout the last few years, and yet this person is popping up in your mind every now and then and tossing you right back down the spiral, down into lower themes of consciousness. Um, you might feel a deep amount of shame, guilt, fear, or anger, you name it. This inner work process is also for you if you are having, let's see, the coworker situation is a good one as well. If you have a coworker and this particular one is just annoying or irritating the heck out of you, and it's just making you very, for a reason or for no reason at all, making you angry, making you feel shameful, etc., then this inner work process is also for you. And we can apply it to a certain person or also to a situation. In this process, we call cutting or releasing, however you want to call it. And it is not it is not like a relationship breakup, for example, that you associate with deep grief and just really that pain of a breakup. This releasing process is only positive. So it helps us to stay in our truth and in our peace, in our happiness, and in our love, no matter what. No matter that particular person or the situation comes up in your life again, but you are able to keep standing in your own truth, and therefore also acting and speaking and behaving out of those higher themes of consciousness you are able now to stay in. This inner work process is really just to release lovingly energetic ties you have between you and this other person or you and this situation. And I'm on my walk right now, and I would say let's go find a nice little spot to sit at and get right to it. You don't need anything today for this process, just you in a comfortable seated position, or even laying down is very nice. As always, you can of course have your journal nearby or a piece of paper if you want to write the experience down that you just did throughout this process. But yes, I'll take you along. Let's go find a nice little spot. Namaste and welcome to your inner work process. Today, the practice, the inner work process of cutting or releasing with the help of the figure 8. So I hope you're sitting comfortably already or you're laying down. This is a beautiful exercise to do laying down actually. Close your eyes and come into yourself now. Just arrive in this moment now. Have your eyes closed and focus for a moment just on your breath. Deep inhale here. And exhale, HA. Let it all go. Keep focusing on your breath, eyes closed. Deep inhales and deep exhales. And I want you to imagine now a door into a house. When you open this door up, you see a wardrobe there. A few jackets and coats are hanging up on there already. And as you step in through the door, you just hang up on this wardrobe your thoughts and everything that you want to let go of right now from this day today. Just hang it up right next to those jackets and leave it there. With every inhale now, you're breathing in calmness and peace. Breathe in through your crown chakra on the very top of your head and feel calmness and peace spreading out throughout your whole body into every single cell. Feel now how calmness and peace arrives in your heart space, making it feel all warm and fuzzy. And when you're breathing out now, you feel this calmness and peace pushing down into your belly, spreading out there, and also spreading out throughout your legs into your feet and your tippy toes. And focus on those body parts that touch the earth. It may be your legs and your root chakra. It may be your whole backside of your body if you're laying down. And just feel the connection to Mama Earth now, this strong grounding with Mama Earth. And when you feel connected, soak all those loving energies up, those grounding ones, those strengthening ones, those loving, earthy energies. And with every breath, you start to get calmer and calmer. And now recognize the white light that flows into you from higher realms. Just observe this white light coming from above into you. And just observe without the need to wanting to control those energies, neither the ones that come from above nor the ones from Mama Earth. Just observe and gratefully open yourself up to receive both kind of energies. Trust your highest self. And now I want you to visualize a circle around your body on the ground. This circle is big enough so you can stretch out your arms and your legs and your fingertips, and your whole body is still within this circle. Get comfortable here and ask Mama Earth to support you with her grounding and strengthening energies throughout this process today. Now, on the ground in front of you or across from you, visualize another circle. Both circles, yours and the other one, are not overlapping. They're just gently touching one another and creating a figure 8 shape on the ground. Now think of that situation or think of that person that you want to release from and invite it into the other circle across from you. So in the other circle in front of you sits now the other person, or is the situation in front in form of a symbol maybe. And now focus back onto this figure 8, onto those two circles. Visualize a bright neon blue figure 8. And this bright blue light flows clockwise around the other person and then comes back circling through the figure 8 counterclockwise around you. Clockwise around the other person or situation, circling back counterclockwise around you. And just keep an eye, keep in focus on this bright blue light flowing back and forth. Now picture how all that you carry or that you ever received from the other person or situation is flowing from you back into the circle of the other person. giving all that you had from them back to them into their circle. And it flows through this neon bright blue light. Follow it with your focus. It all flows back, and give it back to them lovingly. Stripping down all those parts that didn't belong to you, that you received consciously or unconsciously from the other. Gratefully giving it back now. Just giving it back into the flow. And now open yourself up to receive back your own energies that flow back to yourself from the other person, from the other person's circle into your circle. All those energies that you gave the other person or situation, those are coming back to you now. And have the strong intention in mind that they heal on their way and that they find transformed the perfect space for them to be within you again. And ask your highest self to show you all ties to this person or situation. Those can be in forms of strings, chains, metal poles, steel ropes, etc. Let your highest self show you those ties. And let your highest self show you now a method or a tool to cut and remove those ties. And let those ties, once you cut them, fall to the ground right there where they naturally fall. Just observe. There might be pieces of those ties within your circle. There might be more in the other circle or outside of the circle. Just observe wherever they fall. Come back to yourself and ask to receive a shower of light with exactly those energies that you need right now, so your wounds can heal on all energetic levels. And also ask for the other person that they receive energies, so also their wounds can heal now. Turning to your highest self again, now ask your highest self, may it show you the best method on how to transform those ties once and for all. Visualize those ties that fell to the ground, and the highest self is showing you now the best method on once and for all remove them and transform them. Ask the other person or the situation for forgiveness for all that you did to it, consciously or unconsciously. And forgive the other person or situation for all that has done to you consciously or unconsciously. Let your highest self show you now all the positive learning lessons, all the positive learning lessons and positive experiences you've made with that connection through to the other person or situation. And if you don't see anything positive here, then this is also absolutely okay. Forgive yourself for that you let and made yourself learn and grow through maybe a painful experience. Forgive yourself for it. When you feel ready and done, you will see and feel the other circle disconnecting from your circle automatically. If the other circle does not separate and dissolves automatically, then repeat this exercise. Repeat this often, up to 2 to 3 weeks, until you and the other person or situation are completely parted from one another and you feel completely at peace and calmness. Ask the universe now to be sending you cleansing and clearing energies that you will receive and that will cleanse your whole body. Soak it up into every single cell. And those energies will neutralize all thoughts and emotions in this situation towards the other person, towards the other situation. And ask for the same also for the other person. May the other person or the situation receive cleansing energies from the universe, helping us, all of us, heal. After you've done this exercise, it may happen that you feel mixed feelings or confusion towards the other person or the situation. Maybe some weird thoughts now, a little bit just the feeling of confusion. It may also happen that this situation or the person comes back into your life once again. Maybe the person tries to pick up contact again, or the situation comes up just as a less intense form, I would say. And this is all naturally. This is all perfect. Just let it happen and observe and see if you stay in your true self, in your highest power. If you can stay at peace and calmness automatically when approaching the other person or the situation. If you can't, then repeat this exercise over and over again in the mornings when you wake up or in the evenings when you go to bed. You can repeat it as often as you would like to until you feel peace and calmness within. Slowly come back into your body, and you may open up your eyes. I am wishing you so much joy and success and blessings with this releasing, cutting exercise, with this inner work process. Namaste.